What's up, Tube? Welcome back to Guido's Job Shop, the second best Gel Blaster channel on the tubes. And tonight I've got a couple of T238 tracer units to review. Now, straight off the bat, before I even get into it, one of the first things I've noticed, the obvious, is the packaging. The packaging is a white cardboard box, and there's some foam inside. Oh, there's some cool stickers. Oh, that's cool. Some stickers and then your unit in there. Now, I've had a number of T238 tracer units in the past, and they've come generally in a little tactical plastic box with like little clips and foam inside, and it just seemed like a nice little case to store your units in when you're not using them. However, the new ones are coming in a cardboard box, and that's obviously I guess to cut down on a few things, one of them being cut down on the cost of little plastic containers, but also I guess on the flip side you also have a cardboard box which is not contributing to single-use plastics. Well, you still have these plastic foams inside it. So, I mean, if you are just going to chuck the box out, I guess it is a good thing that they have gone to cardboard. Or, on the flip side, maybe if you kept these little boxes to store your units in. I don't know, I just noticed, I liked these little plastic ones, so I just noticed now they're coming with the cardboard box. So, here we have the Griffon tracer unit in here. Very cool looking triangular kind of unit, and a small USB charging cable. The manual is a single double-sided piece of paper which just tells you how to turn it on. It's basically cycles through the different modes as you press the button. So one press will give you the tracer mode and the flash, another press will give you tracer mode only, a third press will give you the flash only, and then a fourth press will shut the unit down. Short press, obviously the English needs a little bit of work, but you get the general idea, it's not confusing. And then we've got the light RNG. Now the light RNG stands for red and green. So again, we've got a single double-sided piece of paper with the instructions on it. The instructions are identical, the modes are identical, so it's just single press to cycle through the modes. However, the RNG means red and green. So if you're using this for, I guess, airsoft, and you've got red glowing bravos, you can use this to illuminate red and green. I don't have any red glowing gels. I've never seen red glowing gels, but I do have the green ones, so that's what I'll be using to test these ones out. Taking a closer look at them here, you can see the Griffon's got this cool sort of triangular appearance, and it does have the 14mm counterclockwise thread built into the end of it so that you can attach that onto your blaster. It doesn't appear to be big enough to do Nerf darts, so it's BB and gel only, this one, which is why I guess it is equipped with the 14mm adapter built straight in. Some of the other models I've got, like this one, actually has a different type of adapter so that you can run Nerf darts through it as well. But these ones are a bit smaller, hence why it's called the light. The light version, again, the light version has the same 14mm counterclockwise thread, light RNG. Alright, I'm going to charge these guys up and get them ready. Now to charge the light up, you need to unscrew the body of it, and then you've got a little front piece and an O-ring there, and then you can access the little micro USB port there. You can see it's got built-in lithium batteries to charge there, and you can charge that off of any USB port. Interesting, the Griffon seems to have a little port in the front of it here, a little rubber stopping cap there, and then you can just plug your USB in there. So I'm gonna get a charger plugged into these so we can see them, get them charged up. Alright, I got my little USB here, plug that in, and a red LED illuminates inside there. And the same can be seen in the Griffon. The leads that they give you are very short, and I guess they only need to be, because they're not, I mean, they're only for charging, but we'll get these charged up, and then we'll come back. This little cap here, I can see me losing that real quick, so I'll have to keep an eye on that one and come back once they're charged. Alright, so as you can see, the lights have gone out on both of these, so they are now fully charged, ready to roll. I'm just looking at the light version, the light RNG version here. I can see that there is 3 UV LEDs on the top side and on the bottom side of this board, and 3 orange LEDs there for the muzzle flash. Now the Griffon is not as simple to take apart. It's got some screws in here. I have a feeling it's going to be similar inside. I can see by looking down the barrel that there's also the same 3 LEDs down each side. Looks very similar, but I might undo the screws on this and take it apart anyway, just to get a good look. This one here, as you can see, it's got the tube, the clear tube in the middle to prevent moisture from getting into your circuit boards, which is good, because if you look at a blaster that's been used, you'll see they do cop quite a bit of moisture down in there, and it's good that it's got these little O-rings to seal it all up as well. Make sure no moisture's getting down in that circuit board. Just be warned, this next segment contains flashing lights, very bright flashing lights. So now that we got full charge on these bad boys, I'm just going to show you the intensity of this flash. Check this out. So what I did just then, and I'll do the same thing here, I just cycled through all the modes. So this one, you'll see it's tracer and muzzle flash. So you'll have the bluish UV light in the middle, and then the orangey LED lights from the end here, and you watch. You get a bit of both, and then the next button press will be just the UV lights. So that's in the middle there, just the UV lights to light up the gel as it goes through, and no actual additional muzzle flash. And then the next one is just muzzle flash only, and then it fades out as it powers down. That's power off. And the same thing, muzzle flash and tracer only, muzzle flash only, and fade. The tracer, I might just grab a glow gel and turn the lights out here and throw a glow gel or two just through these to show you how that actually works. It's difficult to show on camera because it is glow in the dark and it's not dark on camera. For camera to work, it needs to be light, but I'll do the best, and I'll get a gel that glows and we'll run it through here so you can actually see what's up. Alright, I've turned the light off. I'm going to put it on tracer only. I'm just going to drop this gel into the unit, and the unit has a detector which detects when the gel breaks the beam, and then it flashes the light. So let's see if you can see that. I'll drop the gel in. Can you see it? It breaks the beam and flashes the UV light. It might not show up that well on camera because I believe the camera's got a bit of a UV filter, but can you see the gel glowing? No, it doesn't really work on camera. I'd have to probably turn the lights out completely. Let me try that. Okay, I have the lights out. I have the glowing ball that you can see on the table here. That is a gel that I've already run through the tracer. Now I'm going to drop another one through. Hopefully you'll see it. Oh, there it goes. You saw the flash, and you saw, if you didn't blink, you would have seen the gel kind of roll through and fly past. So while we're in the dark here, I'll see if I can get some shots of the flash and the tracer. Now just for awareness, I do like to mix my tracer gels with like maybe 10% of regular non-tracer gels as well, just to mix it up a little bit. So not every single round is a tracer gel, so just bear that in mind. Alright, let's see what we get here. Okay, so with the lights on, you can see the Griffon was the one that you were just witnessing there in the dark. Nice. So in the light you can sort of see, there we go, like that. You can see that muzzle flash. I will now put the light RNG on. As you can see, very shiny appearance, very simple installation, straight onto the reverse threaded 14mm counterclockwise thread. You can get that nice muzzle flash. Let's turn the lights out so we can see this one in the dark as well. I think I'm out of gels. Alright, let's have I'll reload this and we'll have a bit of a squeeze at what it will look like from a distance, from enemy's perspective. Alright, so the T238 Griffon and the T238 Light RNG, both very good performers. This is my daily that I run on my blaster. This is one of the early models, and you can see that both the Light and the Griffon are a much more compact unit. They deliver the same performance, but a much more compact size, if that's the aesthetic you're into. I like the shiny chrome. I reckon that would go real good on my chrome Deagle. However, I don't think I have a counterclockwise 14mm adapter for my Deagle, but that would be real cool for that. And I like the tracer, the Griffon. You know what I noticed as well? One of the things I noticed, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the sound, they do add a little bit of pop to the sound of the blaster as well. Like I noticed the Light RNG made it snap quite loud. Like the Griffon was a little bit softer, and I mean this one that I use does have a bit of a pop to it as well. Excellent little performance. If you like that tracer aesthetic, if you like that night games, if you do any night games, I've done a few night games at Hardcore and at Spec Ops, and I've used the tracers. I generally turn the muzzle flash off just because fields have rules on whether you can use strobes or not, and I think using the muzzle flash kind of is similar to a strobe. So I turn the muzzle flash off and just use the tracer unit, but it is cool in those dark games being able to see where your glow gels are going. It gives a real cool laser beam sort of effect. Anyway, I'm going to leave links to the description, links to where you can get these in the description. And don't forget, also in the description there's a link to my face page where you can contact me about a patch. And also there's a link where you can support my channel down below if you would like to support my channel by buying me a coffee. Shout outs to those who have bought me a coffee. Shout outs to Adrian, and shout outs to Adam Hoy, and shout outs to Joseph. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the support. See you next time. Peace.